Hey y'all, video number 2 for the day. This time I'm going to tell you about a victory that happened in Nevada last week. Now, I've already done a video on how a judge struck down Nevada's ghost gun law on constitutional grounds. Well, this one is a decision by the Nevada State Supreme Court. Parents of one of the victims in the Las Vegas shooting massacre were suing a few companies. Colt was one of them, but they're suing a few companies, because sue a manufacturer of a product that was used by a mad person. There's a lot of unanswered questions about that incident all around, and maybe we'll never find out the real truth. But look, my keyboard is not responsible for me spelling a word wrong. My car didn't cause me to drift over the yellow lines. You get the point. But the anti-gunners are going to try to weasel their way around some laws to try to sue gun manufacturers out of business. And in addition to manufacturers, this lawsuit was also suing places that sold these types of firearms. And this lawsuit was transferred to a federal court, became a federal case, because it had to deal with the question regarding Nevada's statutory provisions, which gave immunity to manufacturers and sellers of firearms in Nevada. Also, my last video, I got flack. It was a good video, but people were like, hey, you said Nevada wrong, because that's how I was always taught to say it, but some people say Nevada, so I'll say it Nevada, and you'll have to excuse my accent sometimes. As you train, so you perform, but I didn't really know that good news in a video would really bend people because I said Nevada instead of Nevada. Tomato, tomato, roof, wash, I guess. It's all in good fun, guys. But it was transferred to a federal case. Well, last week, the Nevada State Supreme Court ruled unanimously that this case could not continue because the law that is in Nevada specifically stopped these types of lawsuits to go after a gun manufacturer because of the actions of an individual, or who knows, maybe feds. Now, this is a win. However, there is a concern. If you remember a couple weeks ago, I told you of a lawsuit that was worded a certain way. In fact, it was Cook County, Illinois, Chicago area, where they said that their tax on ammunition and firearms was unconstitutional because they just weren't using the money the right way and gave them an out. Well, this decision gives the state of Nevada a way out of this as well. And I'm going to put this on the screen here, this quick little excerpt. It says, the existing statute, they ruled, provides the gun companies immunity from wrongful death and negligence per se claims asserted against them under Nevada law in this case. We in no way underestimate the profound public policy issues presented or the horrific tragedy the Route 91 Harvest Festival mass shooting inflicted. And then the court urged the legislature to act, quote, if it did not mean to provide immunity in situations like this. Now, what do you think the politicians are going to do? The anti-gun politicians in Nevada? Well, it's a win. The Nevada, I'm working on it, guys. I'm working. The Nevada State Supreme Court unanimously decided that this case would violate the current laws granting protection to manufacturers and sellers. So people who make guns and sell guns are not responsible for this issue. We all know that, but the court just stood up for that as well. So that's a win. However, mark today's date, mark this video, put it in the saved column. I'm foreseeing something in the Nevada state legislature to make it, if it's like some public nuisance type thing. That's how New York's trying to do it too. You can try to sue gun manufacturers if they create a public nuisance. It'll happen in Nevada soon, trust me. Guys and gals, thank you for your time. This is video 2 of the day. If you hadn't seen the first, please check it out. And as always, I will ask you to please thumbs the video up. Like the video, sounds better that way. Like this video and share it with everybody you know so that it gets out there. Shadow ban is real, and it is hanging heavy on this channel for a while, so I ask you to help. And the more times you share it, the more likely people in Nevada are going to see this and give me a thumbs up just because I said Nevada and not Nevada. All right, guys, until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, carry a gun to keep you, yourself, your friends, your family, your community safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.